Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to see Python list. Why we are going for list? What is list data type? We are already discussed what list data type when we are discussing on data types in Python. Yeah, just we'll go with the flow. Okay. What if I say I am going to store data types, or if I say I am going to store values or data inside my list? You may question that we have variables, right? Why we are going for another data type called list? What if I say that we are going to store data or values inside a list, and I am going to store that list inside the variable? Then you may question that why we are going this much long process? We have list directly, right? We can use that way. Sorry, we have variables, right? We can go for variables directly. Why we need this much of long process? See, here if I can store here a string, right? Yeah, I can store string inside a variable, and also I can store an integer, and also I can store float value, right? Float value. But I cannot store all different data types in a single variable, right? Even I cannot store same type of data types in a single variable, right? It's going to be throw you an error. We can store only one type of data and also only one data inside a variable. That's why what if I want to store 30 students marks inside one table or inside something? What if I say like that? We cannot store inside a variable, right? We cannot store 30 integers, right? But inside the list I can store all the 30 integers. Okay, so here what I am saying that Python list is a collection or multiple items is going to be take inside a single variable. Okay, so just I write the statement here. List or use it to store multiple items in a single variable. Okay, so this is, we can say, definition of a list. Here we are going to store different types of data and different data types inside a single list, and that list we are going to store in a single variable. So we can store the data, or we can store the memory. Okay, so just I will, how we are going to create a list here? You may question, right? We know how to create a variable. You all know, right? We discussed it in previous sections. But you may question how we are going to create a list. See here, we are going to use square brackets. Okay, by, yeah, just I will write here by using this create a list. Okay, by using two square brackets we can create a list. Just I will create a list here. Okay, just I will say list, just I will say lis is equal to, and I will open the square brackets and I will close the square bracket, and I will say banana, sorry, banana, and I want to store another variable called apple. So these are strings, right? So I am storing all strings, and I want to store cherry. Okay, see this is a list, and I am storing three datas, and three are belongs to same data type called string, and I am assigning this entire list to a variable called lis. Okay, so you may get some idea by seeing this. What is that idea? See here, when you see through the data items or data inside the list, you may see that they are in ordered. They are not in different ways. It is ordered. After banana only it's going to be have apple. After apple we have cherry, right? So it is ordered. So here remember that list is ordered. Okay, yeah, list is ordered, or also we can change the data, we can change the values inside the list. Okay, so changeable, and it allows duplicate values inside the list. Okay, so it allows, sorry, it allows duplicate values. Okay, so here remember that lists are going to be ordered and also changeable, and also it allows any duplicate values. What's the meaning of ordered here? See, I said order, right? So what's the meaning of ordered? So here it's going to be start from 0 index. So here every data is going to be have a specific index. Okay, that is the meaning of ordered. Okay, here it's going to be starts from 0 and it's going to be always go to the infinity up to we have how many values, that's going to be the end of that list. Okay, that's why see it, here it's the list index starts from 0, right? That's why when we work with list we are going to say that n minus 1. Okay, so always we are going to have n minus 1 items inside the list. Why we are saying n minus 1? Because it's going to be start the index from 0. Okay, now we will see how we are going to access the first element. As I said, these all are going to be in order. So the banana is going to be the 0th index, and the apple is going to be first index, and the cherry is going to be second index, right? But I am going to say these are three datas or three values inside the list. But we are not going to say two datas, right? But the index is going to be 2. So the index is always going to be n minus 1. Okay. See, the here the list are going to be ordered in the sense you can ask, we cannot change the order, or we can change the order. They have specific functions to change the order, but as of now just we will discuss without changing anything. Okay, so if I want to access the first element inside the list, I am going to say that just print of lis of 0. Okay, so this is the way we are going to access. So just we are going to give the variable name and opening the square brackets and saying the index name. Okay, so here, yeah, 0 is the index value. Okay, so just I will run this. See, here you are able to see it's printing banana, right? See, what if I want to access cherry? I am going to give lis of what its index value. It's going to be 2, right? This is 1, sorry, this is 0, and apple is 1, and cherry is going to be 2. So I will give 2. Okay, see, it's printing cherry. Now you may ask, now we are accessing from the starting, right? What if I want to access from the end? Is there any way we can access like that? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Up now, see, it's going to be n minus 1, right? So the last element is going to be minus 1. It's always going to be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. In the way it's going to be increase. Okay, so now I will say I want to access the last element or the apple. Okay, what I am going to say here, I am going to say ls of minus 2. Okay, now it's going to be print apple. See, here you are able to see it's printing apple. Now I want to access cherry. I am going to give minus 1, lis of minus 1. Here you are able to see, right? See, as I said, it is changeable. So we all know what's the meaning of changeable, right? Changeable. We all know what's the meaning of changeable, but just I will say here, I had given only banana, apple, cherry, right? Now I want to give another value or another variable inside that. Not variable, another data or another value. Okay, so just I will say lis of, I am saying banana, I am giving apple, and I am giving cherry, and I am giving mango. Okay, see, you may ask why we are again creating a new list and we are adding another value. This is the only way we are going to do when we are changing the values inside the list. No, it's not the way. Just as of now, for the understanding purpose, I am again creating a new list and I am adding another value. Okay, we have some built-in functions in Python to do that, but as of now, just understand. See, now for just now I changed the list, right? Here I have only 3 values, here I are given 4 values. Now just I will print that list. Okay, see, it's printing successfully, it's not throwing any error. So a list is a changeable. Now what's the another thing here? We can have how many duplicate values we want. So just I will copy it and I will paste this. So just I will paste this, and I want 3 cherries inside my list. Okay, here I have 1 and I want 2 more. So control V and control V. See, now 3 cherries I have. Now just I will try to print. Now we will see whether it is going to throw any error or not. Okay, see, if it is not acceptable of duplicates, it's going to be throw an error, right? See, now it's printing normally, it's not throwing any error, in sense that duplicates are allow in list. Okay, and here up now I had given only one data. What's the data type? String. You may question that, do we need to work with only one type of data in list? No, a list can access any type of data. First I will give a string. I had given banana and I want to give an integer, so I am giving an 50, and I want to give another integer, I am giving 200, and I want to give a float, I am giving 1.0. and what are the remaining data types? Okay, up now just we will see that. Okay, see, now if I print, if it is not acceptable, then it is going to be throw a error. If it is acceptable, then it's going to be print normally. See, it's printing normally. In the same way, if what I want to do for accessing 200, see, we are going to say print of less of what's the index of 200. It's going to start from 0. So 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so now I will give here 2. See, it's printing 200. You may question what I am going to do if I want to know what's the type of the variable, or I want to know whether this is a the LIS variable is a list or not. See, if you want to know, just go for type function. Okay, it is a built-in function. By using this we can know what type of data stored on the variable. Okay, so just I will print the type of the list, so sorry, the variable. So it is lis, so it's saying, see, class list. Okay, so this is a list, whether it's going to have single data type or another data types. Okay, now how, this is the only way, you may question that this is the only way to create a list. Is there any ways to create a list in Python? Yeah, we have. We can simply create by using the double square brackets, or we can use by the list constructor. By using the list constructor, we can create a list. Okay, we can create a list here. How we are going to do that? Just I will say that list is equal to, I will say list, and inside that I am going to give same values I will give what I had given before. So I am going to give a string, so I am using double quotation, and I am giving 20, 300, and I want to give a float value. Okay, now I will print the type. Okay, so just type of lists. So I will run this. See, you may see that it's printing list again. So just I will print the data inside the variable. So print, sorry, print list. See, it's printing banana 20 300 1.009. See, here you have to remember one thing, that when we are creating a list without constructor, we are going to give square brackets. But when we are working with constructor, we are going to give here round brackets. Okay, please remember that thing. Here we are going to give round brackets. Okay, this thing you have to remember. Okay, and that's the main difference of creating a list in normal way and by using the constructor. And we can also get the length, we can also get the list length, okay, by using length function in Python. Okay, we can get the length of, we can get the length of the list on. Okay, now just I will say print of length of lists. Okay, so length of lists. So just I will run this. See, it's printing 4. Now we'll check how many data inside my list. Okay, see, here I have banana, this is 1, and 20, this is 2, and 30, this is 3, and 1.009, this is 4. So it's showing 4. As I said, if we are working with indexes, this is going to be third element. 1.009 is going to be the third element. Okay, so this is all about list. We will discuss remaining properties in another tutorial.